name is Irina. Welcome to my mess. Help. I'm so glad it's time to clean up because I'm having troubles working in this, even though, oh my God, my glue is still open. Oh my God. I'm having troubles working in this, even though I still work in the mornings on the project and I use all of that, but then I make a video about something else and I don't use all of that and it kind of becomes too much. But I mean, I can show you real quick. Let's start out here. No space at all. To my left, no space at all. We're going back. I'm trying to not to move too fast. To my right, no space at all. Okay. Why is the drawer always open? Why? I don't know. So I also have so much stuff here on my desk that it started falling down. So it's time, right? And there is a little bit on the floor, not too much. Drawer open again. Why? I do not know. Okay. So I need to make some space for sure. I hope to do this in half an hour, maybe less than that. And I guess we will see, right? So my plans never work out. Never work out the way I want them to, but I'm used to it. I don't get upset or whatever. It takes whatever amount of time it takes, right? So I'm gonna try and put some stuff away, and then I do not have a bin. Let me see, do I have a bin? No. I do not have a bin for this project. So first things first. Where? Oh, there they are. Let me see and get a bin so I can have one project in the same. This is, I think this is, what is it called? Dish, something. I guess you wash your dishes in this dish. I don't know, but I just bought a bunch of them a long time ago at Dollar Tree, and I think I'm gonna put everything that belongs to this in here. It's not much, but I guess as the time goes on, it's going to be more, right? So I still have this part that I might use for it, and I also still have, let me rip this off. I have this piece of cardstock. I think I'm gonna just rip it in two parts. Hold on. So this way it fits better, and I know that I'm not gonna make bigger than this, probably, most likely, I do not know. But this is gonna be the bin for the project. There is not much for the project out here, so I'm just gonna take this and put it aside. Then, what else do I have? I have all of these, and I work with these in the mornings, you know? I do. But still, I don't like it. I like that one. I want to keep it. I don't know. I'm just weird like that. I like a lot of things. I like a lot of little tiny you see, it's just, how am I supposed to toss that? It's pretty, okay? So I'm not tossing this. Definitely going into my snippet. Oh, look, this one can go into my new project thing. What else do I have? I have to reorganize my tubs here. Not, you know, the whatever holds my pens and my bone folders and my scissors and whatever, so I don't kind of go looking around for too long. I want to be able to grab things and, you know, just be done with that. All right, I know I have a whole bunch of these that I have to sew. Little leftover pieces like this I'm keeping, and I do have my tabs here that tags, not tabs, that I use in the mornings, or planned on using in the mornings, I guess. That would be the right thing to say. I think the long ones I can sew, like all of them. I can sew this one, I can still use. So this goes here. All the little ones I'm gonna toss, but not something like that. I like to use them in my, say it? Forget it, I forgot it. When I make snippet rolls, there you go. I like to use those as well. These are just from junk mail envelopes, but they give it something different, right? Okay, everything visible that I can't put away, I'm going to put away, okay? This is how I work, or this is how I clean. I think that's better to say this is how I clean, because like, I don't go one by one. Whatever I see, I grab and I try to make some piles. And then these can totally go into the box here. I have a box here with all of these. So let's close the little drawer with words so I can right away have all of the stamped pieces going in there. And there is a bunch of them. Because of course I took them all out as if I need them all, right? I don't need that. There's a little brad, lonely brad right here, which I'm gonna put back where it belongs. And then is that, yep, that's where brads go. Why is this? I need to let some air out because it's too bulky. There you go, back where you belong. All right, boom, done. I think I don't have nothing, I didn't take anything out of this except for this one maybe. So I'm just gonna put it back in where it belongs. Boom, done. Okay, this is pretty paper that I do use in my morning project. I guess I'm gonna just put it there. Stamped papers, Lord, I have a whole bunch. The papers I have stamped. Okay, little things don't belong in here, but the stamped ones, I'm just gonna try and collect. Oh look, there's another tag. I'm just gonna leave it out here because I'm not gonna go back right now. I guess it's like a stamped background piece. There's a number, there is recorded, there's, you know, like all the little things. And I like to use something like that as well. I don't want to toss it. This is not stamped, this is just normal. Oh, there's a birds. Most of it should be stamped paper. I don't know where to put this one, seriously. I'm still working on the, you know, I want to cover them all. Why not? I'm making journaling cards in the mornings now. So I'm going to put this where my morning stuff is. And then I'm going to put all of the stamped ones. This one is not stamped. Jesus, why did they take all of them out? I don't know, because I was looking for something, most likely. Most likely. You know how it goes, right? You look for one thing, you just dump all of this on your desk, and then you go for it. Yeah, this says part 1. I like that. What is this? Oh. So, I hope you guys have been doing good. I don't know. I don't know if I can say it every time. I'm like, today is my appointment with the psychiatrist again, and I know when he's gonna call, I'm gonna be like, nah, I don't know. He's gonna ask me how I'm doing, and what am I gonna say? Same thing, and I'm just tired of saying the same thing. You know, I tried to talk to my husband yesterday, but he doesn't really understand, which I cannot blame him for. But I tried to explain to him that it doesn't matter. Like right now, I'm doing this, right? And I should be happy because nothing is going on. Nobody is like doing anything bad to me. So nothing bad is really happening. But my whole day, all I can think about is, I don't want to be here. I don't want to say it out loud, like here on the video, but you know what I mean, right? I just don't want to be here. So I go through the motions, and this thought of not wanting to be here, it stays in my head the whole time. So this is just how it is, and it's hard because I still have to go through the motions, right? I'm cleaning up, I'm cooking, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and then it's constantly in the back of my head that why am I even trying? It's too hard, I don't want to. I know there are more people out there that feel that way, you know, and I don't know what to tell you guys. If I'm still here, then you should still be here too, you know. But I think everybody should be able to choose and should get different kind of help. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I spoke about it before. I think that some countries offer assistance, even if you are not like ill in a way where you will pass anyways. They offer assistance to people who live in so much mental pain. that they just don't want to continue. And I feel like every country should have that. And we should be able to make our own decisions about our own lives. And this is the ultimate decision, I understand. And there's no need to say, hey, but things will get better. Because I've been living with that forever. And things do not get better. They might get better for a little while, but they are still there. They're not going anywhere. You know what I mean? It's just like that. I mean, what else can I say? Nothing else can I say. There's nothing to say. But, yep, I try new things. I try to help myself. I try everything. I started taking medication, but none of it is really helping. I'm still in the state where I'm like, no, it's not good enough for me to continue. It's just not good enough. Oh, I found a whole bunch of these. Okay, so all of these I'm gonna sew, and then here on the side I can't even do anything with that because I prepared it for my morning projects. I think I'm just gonna put it into my bin. I still have this one in here or out here or whatever. I don't know where to put it. Should I put it into the bin where I'm making journals? I might be using it in there. Maybe. Okay. And then I have a bunch of things here that are gonna go into my morning project stuff. Let me just keep them all. I want to use up those. Remember, I think last time when I was cleaning up, I had them here. And then, oh, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. What is this? This is just a little, I have my, still have it here with my little tiny leftover pieces of paper. There's another one that can go there. And this is the first that I kind of look at when I need a little tiny piece of paper. And I really love this negative and I'm not quite sure what to do with that. So I try to keep it in front of my eyes. All right, this is just a little piece of paper. What do we have here? You must have dried. You know, from my book of ideas. I'm just gonna put the page back in. Oh, look, it goes rather quickly if you just, if most of the stuff is trash anyways, right? Yeah, but it doesn't take too much time, I feel like, all of it. Okay. I'm not going to add more pages, I think, to my book of ideas. Whenever I have all of the pages done, this is volume 4. I think it's thick enough to make a cover. Oh, God. I think I'm just going to make another jeans cover because I really like it. And I think it's a good thing. Okay, I'm just closing my little toolboxes here. There's a lot in there, but it still works. Then I have my other one right here where I'm gonna put more of this just leftover bigger pieces of normal paper and cardstock. Cardstock in one toolbox, paper in another one, and then the strips in another one. Got another mail envelope, so this is very well, I can use it maybe for my book of ideas because it's not big enough for journals, I would say. Okay, let's close the drawer. Why is it open? We don't know, but I closed it. I'm gonna put this away. Who needs, I will show you. It has gotten much less because I have given away a lot at my Etsy store. So I can actually maybe consolidate it. No, I don't think it's gonna fit. Look, it's dusty. But I have sequins, right? Look at this. Look at this. And then I have another one of these. And I will show you. Look at this. It's crazy. And I have 2 of those full with ribbons as well. And I'm like, that's crazy, girl. So I try to use it now in my projects, but a lot of times I also forget. Just like the beads. I'm closing all the drawers here around me. Just like the beads, you know, it's out of sight, out of mind for me. Okay, I do have my washi thing here that is just sticking out. I know you can't see, but I'm just gonna push it back in. Oh, oh. It's kind of on the side here, and I'm like, ugh. Oh, look, I found double-sided tape. Okay, so I have my scrap bin here. And I do have my morning project bin that I just stick like that. And then this is the journal bin. And because nothing can get ruined, I just stick it on top, you know, this way. 3 bins stacked up are good. Okay, I don't need you anymore. That's why my drawer was open, because I took you out of there. Okay. Okay, my sandpapers. I don't need either. Ooh, I still have to do that, and it's still in my living room. Even though I finished like a while ago, I just have to bring it back. I don't know. I'm gonna put you here where my hoops are for now. So I know, and my little doily is just here, and I don't know where to put it. I should put it to the doilies, but I really like how it looks like, and that I made it, and you know, I should just put it where doilies go. And I have my cardstock leftovers, or you know, packaging leftovers. I'm gonna put away. I'm gonna put this away, and I'm gonna put this away and be back. All right. So it's been 16 minutes. I cleaned up everything from the right, from the left. I still have this stuff here that I'm thinking you will use up. Why am I ripping out pages? That's not good. I have enough pages here, and this I have like, I don't know. Hold on. Let's organize this thing. I have like this one for the book page pieces, right? And then some of them are basically, I don't know, what did I do to them? Watercolor leftovers, I think those are. Okay. And then I don't know, why did I stack all of these together? I have no idea. Because this are half. Okay, I don't think this belongs in there. This, I understand. I wrote like weird font on my tab, you know, because it's all like different fonts here. So I just made this, and I wrote weird font. So this way I kind of know. And then I made another one like this, and I just wrote empty. So I know that the pages behind it are empty mostly, you know. So they can be journaling spots. They can be, this one is pretty sturdy. I love this one. It must be from an old book. So I can make journaling spots or stamp more on them. And then I have one that says normal book pages, and there is nothing in there. Nothing in the normal book pages, you see? And I'm thinking right now, yeah, these are empty on one side as well. So I'm gonna stick them in here. Okay, normal book pages, there is none. I guess these could go in there because they are normal book pages, but not all of them, because these are empty. And I like to keep it a little bit organized, kind of. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? I'm not doing it perfect. But at least I want to be able to find, like, if I'm looking for a normal page, I'm going to be able to find it. And then if I'm looking for an empty page, completely empty, then I want to be able to find it. You know, and then I have one that says maps. And you know how a lot of books just have this parts? Yeah. And then I have one that says cool pictures. Well, and then it has pictures, you know, book pages with pictures on them. Then I have painted. Oh yeah, I have a whole bunch of the ones where I clean my brushes. But this book I actually like. So I'm just going to take the painted page. Okay, and this book, I actually like some stuff in here, you know. So I think I'm going to put it in the very back where I do have some books. And then we have some stenciled ones, but there is no stenciled ones anymore. Why? I do not know. Oh, I know. And these are half. I like how it says part 1, part 2, part 3, you know. This is more like, I was thinking of cutting this out and just have a frame, but I have to stick it on something. I think I'm going to put it into my morning project. Yep. That's what I'm going to do. So no more stenciled parts and frames, really. What is parts and frames? And decoupaged. I think those are all the book pages that I have made. Okay, so the colored ones I forgot, painted ones go in here. Then all of these I would say are painted ones as well, so I found the spot for them. Sometimes you just have to take the time. You take the time, so this way it's, you know, next time when you look for something, it will be easier. And I know I had, where? I had a whole bunch. Or did I use them all up? Huh, that's an interesting question. No, I have them all here. All here, and they are book covers. Remember how I was using them for jars? I made jar pockets. I think it was like mask making type of thing. Yeah, so, okay. Oops, there's another stamped one it wanted to hide from me. Oh, there they are. I'm just gonna throw it in there. Okay, all of these need to be sewn. And I think just because I'm here and I have some time, what I'm gonna do is just fold them all up and then just sew them. And it doesn't matter, you know, because I'm giving them away like little presents. I think it's cool. Like if you get something you don't have much of, or you do, I'm sure nobody got exactly this same piece. You know what I mean? So I think it's cool. It's just little giveaways. This way I don't toss the paper. Plus I can, you know, make something out of it, and I can maybe, hopefully, make somebody happy with giving them a ruffle with their order, or a couple of ruffles, or a couple different things, because I make like little baggies of just, I don't know, different things, you know? So I think it's cool. I do. Some of them, oh, this one is too wide. Oh God, I have not been feeling good today because I'm taking the higher dose of meds. He's gonna call me today, but I only took the higher dose 3 times in the last week. So I hope he's not gonna be upset. I mean, if he will be upset, then I need another doctor. But I have trust issues, you know, so I kind of expect him to be upset. But then he was always nice to me. And he said, like, we were working on your schedule. Whenever I asked him about getting off Klonopin, you know, I was crying, and I was like, you gotta promise me that you're not gonna torture me whenever you're going to wean me off. Because I read all these horror stories about people getting off benzos, and then it's like that their doctors just don't care and reduce the doses so quickly that they suffer. So I made him promise he won't do it to me. He promised, he said it's going to be on my own schedule whenever I'm ready, you know. So I'm trying to trust. Okay. I do have a small ruler here. I think I'm just going to rip this in 2 and then make a ruffle out of it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is turn around here to my sewing machine and just sew some ruffles. It shouldn't take too long. All right. So I chose the leaf design because, you know, not everybody has a machine. Not everybody has a machine anyways. And then not everybody has a machine that does the design. So wouldn't it be nice to give people something a little bit special, I guess. I guess that's what I'm trying to do. Even if it's, I don't know, I don't want to call it trash, but it's leftovers from my crafting, right? So basically, it should go in the trash, or a lot of people would put it in the trash. I am so happy that I have an Etsy store where I can give it away as gifts. And yes, it is more work for me because putting it in the trash would be easier, of course, but running it through machine is harder. But this way I save a little bit of paper. Plus, hopefully, I hope it, I don't know it, but hopefully I make a couple people happy, right? So these are just from 1 or 2 projects. Look how many I can make. So if I give away like, I don't know, 1 or 2 every order. My Etsy store has been going down, I will tell you that much. There is much less happening than it was, which makes me sad because, of course, with my mental health, I measure myself by, this is my worth, right? How much can I earn is my worth. How good can I clean is my self-worth. I know it's not right, but this is just what I do. However, I understand people don't have money, so, you know, and things are what they are. However, I made all of these. I'm happy. I don't want to be complaining about stuff. It's okay. It's all good. I have to put my scissors away because those are my sewing scissors and my non-sticky scissors. Okay. So far, so good. It took me 25 minutes, but I have cleaned up everything. Yep, I have cleaned up everything there. So I think maybe we can look into some stuff that I have around me that maybe needs some sorting or whatever. And I do have my card, but I'm kind of scared of my card because if I start sorting it, I don't know what's gonna happen, okay? But it became a habit of mine to just keep pushing stuff in front. It was organized at some point, you know, but then I started just pushing things in front and hoping for the best. Because I believe I have, yep, I have a spot for tickets. Well, I don't have a spot for this, right? So this is okay to keep them all together, but maybe a little bit more organized. These are, I want to make them as pockets, but I don't know. I would have to put something on top or whatever and then have them as pockets. Maybe I'll put it in my like morning stuff. This is done already. This is like a little journaling card, I would say. And these are just things, yeah, I don't know. Was it supposed to be like that? I do not know. But I need to figure something out. Maybe I'll go by size. This has words. Like, this has a word too, but it's bigger. It's more of a journaling card. Same here. Maybe I should go by size. Let's say not bigger than that. It can be longer, but not wider. And then we have the smaller ones, the longer ones. I don't know how to do that. And then I have tickets here, and then these are not decorated at all. So something needs to be done to this. I will have to cut a piece of paper. I'm putting all of this in my morning project. I'm telling you right now. This has words. So I don't know. These are all finished envelopes that should go into journals that I'm not making. I can't make that many journals. I don't know, I might just put them in my Etsy store. But then again, saying that I'm going to put something in my Etsy store, please don't believe me, because it's going to take like 5 years, and then don't expect anything being in my Etsy store. Okay, those are more like little cards. It's amazing. It's amazing. I don't know. Little ones. This is maybe medium. Medium. This is tiny. This is a sticker. I'm taking it out. This is an envelope. This is something I just, you know, I just made. It looks funky, but it's like a journaling card. You can totally put it somewhere and it'd be like a journaling card. It does not matter. I think I'm gonna put it into my book of ideas. Okay. These are small or medium sized. I guess they are medium sized. I don't know where's the difference from here to here, but these seem to be medium sized. This is a photo. These are my own flowers, but those are photocopies. Oh Lord, this is like a little tiny one, I would say. This is just a piece of paper, but it can also be a bigger sized card. Medium sized. This is getting bigger and bigger. Can you tell? Because this and this is so big. I think both of them are gonna go to medium size here. This is picture. Where did we put picture? Here. How funny. Oh, I thought it was the same man. I thought it was. This somebody sent to me. I cannot use it because somebody sent it to me. I don't have more than that. Okay. So, okay. All of the flower ones. This. I'm taking the ones aside putting the ones aside that have some writing on them. But see, it's almost the same size like everything else. Okay. At least I want to organize it a little bit by what it is, okay? And I'm gonna do just a couple more minutes and then be done. I'm not gonna take out more, you know, don't take out too much. Don't take out too much. So I have these. I know I don't have more of these. Now I'm thinking should I put all of the ones that I made myself all together? You know, that would be cool probably. Then I have all of these. These have to go to my Etsy store, and I do have still a little bin here where I collect stuff for my Etsy store as for the gifts, right? Not to sell it. But if I have like little things, or the baggies, even if I send something off, I reuse baggies, you know, because I don't want to produce more and more plastic. If I don't have reusable ones, yeah, then I will get a new one. This somebody gave to me, but I'm not using it anymore, so that's a gift. That's a gift, you know. I'm not gonna toss it because people can use it, and I just got too much of it, you know. So there you go. Okay, this I go and put where the words are. So far so good. I have organized a little bit, and I said I'm gonna do half an hour, so I don't know. I might, let's see, what do we have here? We have all of these. See, I have like little containers in there. And yes, I think I'm going to take out the tickets. I think that's what I'm going to do. Take all the tickets because there are too many. These are from... Oh, hold on. My husband is calling. Hold on. Okay, my husband was calling because we ran out of bread yesterday, and he was like, "You got bread? Do you need me to get bread?" I'm like, "Nope, don't need to get bread anymore because I got bread today." Okay, whatever. I was thinking about reorganizing this, but I think I'm good for now because he's almost home, and that's good. So I'm just gonna put these all together, going by the size, and then these, so I know that I organized this part already, okay? If there is more, I will add more, of course, but next time I will start here. So I forgot this one, and I'm just gonna put it here in my medium-sized one. I'm gonna put this back in, and I'm gonna put this in front, organized by size. And what else am I gonna do? Oh, I wanted to put all of these away, but the thing is, let me see. I have the tickets in one of those right here. You know, I have a bunch of tickets. I can put the ones that are cut in here, but I kind of don't wanna. Do I? I kind of don't. I think these are good too. I can fold them. What about these? I don't want to rip them apart, if that makes sense, because I don't know. I might want to give like 4 tickets at once or whatever. So I'm thinking the longer ones, these paper ones are good. They are good to go. These are from Printables, and I'm okay with them because they fold up really nicely. So they can go in there. But the other ones don't fold that nicely, and they are bigger. I can put the smaller ones in here. But these ones don't fold so nicely. So I don't know what to do. I don't quite know. These I can fold up. I don't want to have 10 spots. You know what? I'm just going to fold them all up. Because I don't want to have 10 spots for tickets. I don't want to be going here and there and everywhere. Oh, I cannot put it this way. I have to stick them up this way, which is okay. Does it make sense? Like, I don't want to go everywhere. to look for tickets. I want to go to the same spot. I want to open the same bin or the same drawer or whatever. I do not want to look in 10 drawers. Oh, these tickets are here, these tickets are there. Makes sense, right? So let me just fold them up. And I can't fold them up all together because, like I said, they are too thick to do that. So I'm just gonna make 3 of them. Okay. Okay. Oh, didn't I want to put my... What did I do? I was going to put all of them in the bin, in the container I have here. Okay, so this is all here. You see? So I can clean and little by little, hopefully organize as well. Like my cards, you know, I clean one weekend and then I have a little time left. Why not put it into my things that needs to be organized, like the card, right? Okay, this I'm gonna do something with. These I put some in there and the rest I didn't. I don't understand. Whatever. It is what it is. Okay, you want to see? It's pretty good. Look at this. To-doom! Clean. To my right, clean. Well, this I don't consider not clean. Okay, to my left, clean. I put them all there. Nothing on the floor. Picked it all up. I'm all good. Plus, the cart is here. So this is the cart that I'm going to try to organize because I have all these containers and you see, it's hard to see anything in there. You know, so I have to do that. Maybe little by little I'll get it done. Thank you so much for being here. You guys, as always, are very, very motivating. Oh, those are still printables. There is always a lot to do, right? But I have motivation and you motivate me a lot. And so now I can do something else, you know, and mess it all up again and clean it all up again on Saturday. And everything is going to be just fine. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you were busy or you just relaxed. Let me know what you were doing. I always like that. Somebody's telling me, oh, I was cleaning my kitchen or I was just laying and watching you. That's fine. You know, I kind of feel connected this way. And I hope you guys are all healthy and happy and having a good day. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.